So when typing, of course, you can type any letter and number just using the keyboard. The Shift key will give you special symbols like the exclamation point above the 1, and Shift and a letter will give you the capital letter. But how about special characters? Let's say you want to type a word and there's a letter with an accent mark. You can type the letter like that. You won't get the accent mark. But if instead you press the letter down and hold, then you'll get something that looks like this. You'll see the different accent marks available for that letter. And you can choose which one by either clicking on it or selecting the number below. Just use that key on your keyboard. So you can use the number 2 and I get that. This only works with letters that have accent marks available. So the letter A will do it, for instance, but the letter V will not. There's no accent mark available. Other types of special characters include symbols and emoji. To get any of those, you can use a keyboard shortcut. I'm going to show you other ways to bring this up in a minute, but the default keyboard shortcut that always works is Control, Command, and then Space. And this brings up the emoji and special character viewer. And here you can scroll through all the different emoji symbols. Now if you're not looking to use emoji, just keep going because eventually you'll come to symbols here at the bottom. And these include math symbols and special symbols and wingdings and all sorts of things. Arrows, stars, lots of different things that you may want. You can click down here to actually jump to different sections here. At the very top is frequently used. So if you use something a lot, the first time you use it you're going to have to find it in here. But then after that it should appear in frequently used, especially if you keep using it. So you don't have to scroll down to find it again. If you scroll up, you come to search. So you could search for emoji. So if you wanted to search for something like that, you could just search by a keyword. Sometimes you have to think of other keywords. For instance, you'll get different things for happy than for smile. So if you don't find what you want right away, try different things. Sometimes it's more literal, like that. And you can find symbols as well. So for instance, if I search for square root, I'll find the square root symbol. If I search for approximately, I'll come up with the math symbols for that. So it's easy to search for this. Now when you want to use something, you just click it and it appears in that spot. So it's as easy as Control, Command, Space, find what you want, and then select it and it inserts it in. Now if you find it looks a little different, it looks like this instead, that just means you've put this into a different mode. Click here to go back into the insertion mode. You can go back and forth between these modes. In this, the character viewer mode, it's a little window and you could do similar things here and you could select and even drag if you want, or just double click and it will insert it. And you could also look through the categories here and add more categories. So you can customize list. And there are a lot of symbols that aren't necessarily included in the list. So if you want to add those, you can. And then from that point on they'd be available in this list here. And when you go back to this mode, they'll be available here at the bottom and you can scroll through to get to them. Now there's some settings you should know about in System Settings. Let's go there and scroll down to Keyboard. Under Keyboard you could set the globe or FN key on your keyboard to show emoji and symbols. So instead of using Control, Command, Space, you can now just press the globe key and it will come up. The most common place to use emoji, of course, is in the Messages app, where you commonly see emoji characters used. But you can use them anywhere. You can use them in documents and pages, in notes, in reminders. You can even use them in the Finder. You can use them in the names of files and folders. So let me rename this folder here. Search for something that's applicable, like maybe this file cabinet, and stick it there and you can see how I can use that now in the folder name.